back on it?
Yeah, look, that's always going to be the question when you concede in the third minute, right? So we had a technical mistake there where, we actually are in a good position to clear the ball. We mishit it, and credit to them, they punish us. I think there is a little bit of maybe we were too excited, maybe showed a little too much respect. But yeah, we got punished by a good team, and we got humbled a bit, Overall, we know we need to be better. I think we're usually a good team in the sense that we really make teams earn their goals. And I thought tonight, even just looking at the expected goals, which I know don't always tell the truth, but we did create a lot, and we got punished. Conceded 4 goals on like a 0.6 expected goal. So gave up goals that we shouldn't have. Got punished for it. Got humbled. But that's a very good Miami team. No question about it. They have a ton of talent. But we're just overall, disappointed. We didn't have our best first half in particular. And once you go down 3-0 against the quality opponent, it's going to be difficult. So yeah, we're not happy.
Not start the game like this. Yeah. Do you think in hindsight might have been the better shot, maybe the 4-2, or?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's always going to be second guessing when you don't play your best, right? The thinking was to be a little more defensive with a team that we knew would have the ball. Statistically, they're with Messi now, they're leading every possession statistic. So we knew we wouldn't have the ball. So that's why we chose the guys that we did and the shape and formation that we did. You can start to do a million what ifs. If Danny finishes that one right after they score, does the game maybe settle down a little bit? Instead, Messi scores from 35 yards out on a shot, and we get punished. So again, the margins are very tight in the biggest games in the semifinal like this, and we weren't good enough. And like I said, we got a little bit humbled.
Jim, Messi's only involved directly in one of those 4 goals. How well do you think you guys did against him? Is it tough to give up some of those goals that you did when he doesn't have a role?
Yeah, I mean, look, it takes a complete team effort now, and it takes 11 guys at their maximum to have a chance against a team like Miami. And if you go back and look at the first 20, 30 minutes, we made too many mistakes, and they really punished us. I think we were in position to clear balls. I think we had numbers even around Messi and almost dropped off of him when we had almost 5 guys around him in that moment where he scores. So yeah, you have second thoughts, and you second guess yourself. Again, maybe emotion, whatever, too much respect, whatever it might be. But yeah, it wasn't us for the first half, and you have to give credit to the opponent too, because they punished us. They are very good. There's no question about that. So I don't want to take anything away from them. But like I said, usually we make teams really grind and wear us down and earn goals. And if it's a 10-pass sequence with a tap in, and you kind of tip your cap and you go, wow, okay, they broke us down. But the goals that we gave up were uncharacteristic of ourselves, and that's what I think hurts the most. You can see it in the third minute now, and it takes the air out of the stadium. It really hurts. We lose a little bit of life there. So that part was difficult.
Just 2 quick ones. First off, I'm curious, if you have any concern about bouncing back from this. Obviously, it's been a while since the game, but this much hype surrounding it, this area. But the other thing is, it says the build-up sort of encourage people, maybe not even that jokingly, not to sell their tickets. I'm curious what you made of the atmosphere out there. The reception.
Yeah, the first part. Look, it's hard to lose and concede 4 goals. We really, I don't know when the last time we have conceded 4 goals in this building. I mean, it's been a really, really long time, I think. So that part hurts. So yeah, it doesn't feel normal, walking off that field having conceded 4 times. It almost never happens here. So that part's difficult for sure. In terms of the stadium, look, I thought the crowd was amazing. I thought it was a great atmosphere. Of course, I think if you're even a Union fan, you should respect and love how Messi plays the game and how he is as a human being and as a teammate. So that part I'm totally okay with. Was there a lot of pink? For sure, and I think that's going to be the case anywhere he goes, because again, Look, I grew up in Philadelphia. I'm a 76ers fan, but I also love Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? So there is a little element of that. He's global. He is literally the best to ever play our sport, and the way he does it too is humble, man. You can tell. I'm not saying I know him, but I can tell how people act on the field and how they are when they're the best player, and they still are pretty down to earth and want to win and to produce like he does all the time, over and over, when he really doesn't have to produce anymore if he didn't want to, because of what he's accomplished. So he's a winner. Again, he'll go to a final now, which we wish them the best of luck, but it hurts that we weren't the ones going. But yeah, certainly coming off the bridge today when I saw the lines of the real or fake Messi jerseys being sold, that did catch me off guard for sure, no question.
So, Jim, as you look ahead to the third place game, can we expect some added rotation? Obviously, we're still down 10 bodies, and we'd love an update on Carranza. He obviously did not feature today.
Yeah, look, again, I can't believe I have to explain this, but if Julian was able to play tonight, he would have been on the field, guys. I had some people screaming at me to put him in the game. It's like he's our best striker and he's our leading goal scorer. I would have put him in if he could have. He was there, just to be clear, he was there if some crazy situation happened where guys started dropping at the end of the game and we needed someone to literally take a penalty kick. That was the only reason he was even in a uniform. So he would tell you he maybe could have done more, but that the reality is we wanted to be safe. I trust our medical staff, and he had a grade 1 hamstring a couple days ago, and to put our top goal scorer out there didn't make a lot of sense. So we dressed him in case of the need for a penalty. Yeah, look, it's tricky, and Pablo brought it up. To now play in a third place game, it's deflating, right? So, but we have to find a way, because there is still a Champions League spot on the line, which is big. I know our players still want to win and finish the competition the right way. It hurts, man. And again, we want to win more than anything. I know our fans know that and understand it, but we're 47 teams are entered this competition. We're into the final 4, and we want to finish, at best we can right now, which is third place.
Jim, a lot of games, a lot of minutes for key players,
Yeah.
and a quick turnaround. How much is fatigue a factor these last couple of weeks?
Yeah, look, we changed in 3 positions that we're pretty comfortable changing in, where we can keep guys fresh. Again, I've talked about it before. A lot of data and analytics and analysis that we've done shows that in our league, if you rotate 4 or more, it kind of falls off a cliff in terms of getting results. So rotation is good and it's necessary in a busy competition like this. I think we've tried our best to make some changes here and there and keep guys fresh. But fatigue's played a role, no question about it. You see the gift and the curse of this competition and advancing is you do see injuries. You see a lot of teams that are in the final 4 now picking up little knocks here and there, but you're playing for a trophy, and that's what you want to do. So it is a balancing act for sure. We'll put a group on the field. A lot will depend on the Nashville Monterrey game, right? Monterrey is already qualified for Champions League, so if they do lose and now we play them here, there's basically 0 on the line for them. So that makes a really awkward, unique situation. If obviously, if Monterrey wins, they go into a final, and Nashville will be fighting just like we will for third. So it is a unique situation and scenario that's going to come, but we want to win the last game. That's kind of how our guys are wired.
Obviously, any loss is going to hurt. It's gonna be painful. But particularly the way that you guys lost, conceding more goals. Again, many games as a team that prides itself defensively, and the competitiveness of your group, probably wanting to be the first team that knocked off Miami, and as a team that's had the spotlight for everyone. Like, how frustrating is this kind of way to come out?
It's tough. It's really tough, and that's the last thing I said to them when they left out for the field. Let's be the first team to do it. That's a motivator for guys. But then you look at the opponent, and they're pretty damn good as well. So it was a humbling game. They're really good on the ball. They're sharp. But I will say, I know I'm going to sound stupid, but at 3-1, we still had 3 or 4 chances even before Ali scores that we could have at least put some pressure on them and made them feel it a little bit. We missed a lot of I'll just say good chances, point blank chances, and on a different day, we can finish those off and things change. So that hurts. So that's how it is. You have to move on. We'll look at the tape. We'll try to get better, and again, regroup and play in this third place game.
Last 2 right there, Charles.
Following up on those chances, you said in the second half, between Donovan and misses, and there was just several times that it was just crosses. Just there. Was that a miscue, or was the game just kind of out of hand?
No, look, at that point, it's still a game. There still was a lot of time left, too, in those instances. I go to Daniel's chance in the first half is a really good one where he's one-on-one with Callender, and Callender makes a big save. The save he makes on Donovan's header is where he dives down low. Mikel has one where it's slotted across, like you mentioned, where if he slides, maybe he gets a tap in. Jacob has the one at the back post where I've seen him score that a million times in training. It just goes off, just misses it, and it goes wide. And Chris has the empty netter that you'd like him to hit the target. Those are big chances, and in a semifinal, you need those things to go your way. Obviously, when a team, I'm not naive, guys. When a team's up 3-0, they're going to sit a little deeper, and we're going to have a little more of the ball in possession. So at that point, the 4-4-2 looked really good because they're just sitting deep. But again, we didn't do enough tonight. We didn't get it done, and I think collectively as a team, coaches, players, are just disappointed with how we started the game. And that first goal was the one that was preventable and deflating.
I know the hope was too big picture, but to see the way that three players, even one of them being the GOAT, has completely transformed this last place MLS team.
Yeah.
Are we looking at like a transformative moment in terms of how this team's build its rosters? I mean, does it maybe change the way you guys build your team?
100%. I think the league rules are going to change. I think him coming here is going to change a ton. They're only going to get better. That Miami team is going to go. Their ownership's going to spend like crazy, and they're going to make them the best team in the league, and they might already be one of the best teams in the league. So, that's coming, and I don't think anything's stopping that. That's the way it's going.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Everyone can hold on 1 second. Like Jim, get out for those who want Philadelphia players. I'll ask when he's gone. We move into locker room 4. We're going to get our guys going in just a minute.